Welcome to our explainer. It feels like every single week, the world gets another major software update. The tools we use every day, the medicine we rely on, even the robots we're starting to see. Everything is evolving at this absolutely breakneck speed.
So it's got to make you wonder, right? How fast is this future actually arriving? Is this all just hype? Or is the world fundamentally changing right under our feet, like for real?
Well, just think about this for a second. Right now, today, there are door handles that literally clean themselves using UV light. There are little pet robots with emotional AI that actually develop their own unique personalities. And maybe the most incredible of all, AI is dramatically speeding up the hunt for cures to diseases we used to think were a lost cause. And look, these aren't just one-off cool gadgets. They're all pieces of a much, much bigger picture. And in this explainer, that's what we're going to do. We're going to connect those dots and really see what kind of world these breakthroughs are building.
So here's our game plan. First up, we're going to look at how tech is completely revolutionizing our health. Then, we'll check out how robots are stepping out of the factory and into the real world. And finally, we'll dive into the AI platform wars, this crazy race to upgrade the tools you probably use every day. Okay, let's kick things off with what matters most, our health. Because the impact here isn't just about, convenience. This is about saving lives. And it's happening at every step, from the very first moments of discovering a new drug all the way to your local doctor's office. To really get why this is such a huge deal, you have to understand the problem they're trying to solve. Getting a new drug to people is unbelievably hard and slow. It takes about 6 years just to get to the clinical trial phase. And even then, get this, a jaw-dropping 90% of those drugs just fail.
Okay, so this is where a wild new tool from Google's DeepMind enters the picture. It's called AlphaFold 3, and it is a total game changer. It's basically an AI that can predict with incredible accuracy how all the building blocks of life, we're talking proteins, DNA, RNA, all interact with each other. This could literally slash that development time and give new medicines a much, much better shot at actually working. And this smart tech isn't just in the lab. It's already showing up in the exam room. Researchers built an AI-powered stethoscope that can spot major heart problems in just 15 seconds. In a huge study, it doubled the chance of diagnosing heart failure and boosted the chance of catching atrial fibrillation by 3.5 times. I mean, that is literally the kind of early detection that saves lives. And the innovation goes way beyond just finding problems. Imagine this scenario. A surgeon is in the middle of an operation and finds a really complex bone fracture. Instead of a standard metal plate, they grab this device that honestly looks kind of like a high-tech glue gun. It then 3D prints a custom implant made from real bone and biodegradable plastic right onto the break, a perfect fit created on the spot. This isn't sci-fi. This is happening right now. Sometimes the most brilliant ideas are actually the simplest. A student in Jamaica was volunteering at a hospital and came up with this, the Zermisol. It's a door handle that uses UV light to constantly sanitize itself, wiping out 99.9% of pathogens. Just think about the impact of something like that in hospitals, hotels, schools, anywhere we want to stop infections.
Okay, so take all of that incredible intelligence we've been talking about and now give it a body. That's right, AI is literally stepping out of our computers and into our physical world in the form of a whole new generation of robots.
And man, they are popping up everywhere. There's an underwater bot that can lift 250 kilograms of garbage off the ocean floor. In a Las Vegas hotel, a humanoid concierge named Olo greets people in 50 different languages. There are powerful drones that can fold up and just slide into your pocket. And then there's Mouflin, this little palm-sized pet with emotional AI that develops its own personality based on how you treat it. How wild is that? And that really highlights this growing trend of focusing on connection. While some robots look, a little intimidating, this whole new wave is designed for the exact opposite. This quote, "The cutest robot is about a machine whose whole purpose is to be friendly, to show empathy, and to help people with tasks around the house." It's all about making robotics feel less industrial and way more personal. And this new breed of AI isn't just about physical stuff. Check out Hatovia, an AI tool built to help regular people file small claims lawsuits without needing a lawyer. And this chart right here, it shows you just how insanely effective it is. And a test run, a whopping 85% of cases filed with the tool ended in a win or a settlement for the user. We're talking real-world impact, making justice something that everyone can actually access. All right, so we've got smarter medicine and we've got robots walking around in the real world. But what's the engine driving all of this? It's the software. And right now, the biggest names in tech are in a flat-out sprint, a rapid-fire race to upgrade the AI platforms we all use, and it's changing how we work. Honestly, it is a lot to keep up with. So let's break down the big moves. Over at OpenAI, ChatGPT has a new feature called Pulse that digs through your apps like Gmail and Calendar to give you a personalized briefing every morning. Google's NotebookLM can now take all your research notes and just turn them into a podcast for you. And Anthropic's Claude just dropped Sonnet 4.5, which can chew through huge documents and now has a memory so it remembers what you like. And I want to be clear, these are not small tweaks. We're talking about entirely new superpowers for your AI. You can now tell ChatGPT how fast or slow to think. Claude can build and edit spreadsheets and presentations for you. Microsoft Teams has AI agents that'll summarize your meetings. Heck, even WhatsApp is getting an AI assistant to help you write that perfect message. Okay, so where does all this go? What does it all add up to? If AI can do all this today, what on earth happens next? Well, it seems the answer comes down to one key thing: training. And the next frontier appears to be something they're calling world models. Companies like Google and Runway are building these. Basically, they're incredibly detailed virtual copies of the real world. And these digital sandboxes, AI, robots, and self-driving cars can run through millions of different scenarios. They can learn and fail in a totally safe space before they're ever unleashed in our world. And that right there brings us full circle, from the AI discovering new drugs, to the robots cleaning our oceans and helping in our homes, all the way to the massive upgrades to the software we use to think and work. It's pretty obvious the pace of innovation isn't just fast anymore, it's actually accelerating. Which leaves us with one last, and maybe the most important question of all. As these tools get exponentially smarter and more capable with every passing update, are we, our jobs, our societies, our laws, are we actually ready for the world that they're busy building all around us?